everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a plant tour, meaning I'm going to walk around and show you guys where I have my plants. Instead of just showing you guys them sitting down in one location, I'm just going to be showing you guys everywhere that I have them. And I am going to get started in my kitchen because that's where I'm standing. So let's go ahead and get started, and I hope you guys enjoy. I thought I would wait until I get more plants, but I figured it's better to show you guys from the beginning and like show you guys from scratch. I've got to brush the water drops off this one, I just realized. I just watered it, but I forgot to brush the water off it. But anyways, let's start here. So I don't know the names of almost all of my plants. So this is a cutting that I got from another mother plant, and this is one that came in a pot with two other big ones, and that is just on my windowsill in the kitchen. And here is my croton. The leaves are very healthy. I just repotted it about 2 days ago, so I'm assuming that's why a lot of the leaves are drooping. Like the ones that are pointed like at least like this I'm okay with, but like some of them are really down there. But this is one of my favorite plants. It's poisonous to animals though, so you have to keep it away from them, but luckily my dog doesn't care about that stuff anyways. But it's really beautiful. The sun helps it get its color, so you definitely want to make sure it gets a lot of natural light. And over here beside my fridge I have a little pantry. Normally I have my croton up there, but I'm trying to make sure it dries out properly and gets enough light while it's trying to heal from repotting. So this is about as tall as me, or maybe, yeah, shorter. But yeah, I just wanted to do that for reference. Then I have this fuzzy little guy right here. I'm not sure the names of like any of these, so I'm sorry. Well, I know a couple, okay, so. And this is another cutting that I got from, actually down here, this mother plant right here. So yeah, it looks like this. It's very pretty. And then I have this pink polka dot plant that I have to repot. As you can see, it very much needs it. But yeah, it's doing pretty well other than that. Okay, and then this is a lime green pothos, I believe, or some kind of pothos. I know that it's just a very small one that I just repotted, so it had more room to grow. And then I have this yellow polka dot plant up there. That one's like really pretty tall, and I love that one. I bought this one. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it for some reason, but it's okay. I still love it. I'm not a hater, but yeah. This one is another one of my favorites. I absolutely love this one. And then if we just walk in here, I normally don't wear shoes in the house, by the way. I was about to leave and then I realized I might as well just film a video. So when you come out here on my living room table here, I have this prayer plant. This one's doing really well actually. It has a lot of new growth coming in all the time. This tall one wasn't here. Like these two top ones wasn't there when I bought it, and this one just came out within the last couple of days. It's so cute. So there's a couple of plants that do this, but this one's actually called the prayer plant. It's really pretty. Some people might not like it, but I like how it's all different like leaves and sizes, and it's really pretty. So this one is really big. So at nighttime the leaves actually close up, and that's why there's usually two right beside each other, because they close up as if they're like hands going into a prayer. So it's really cool. I love this one. It's still in the original pot that I got it at the store in, but definitely it won't be much longer before I have to repot this guy. Moving on over here, beside my TV, I have this aloe vera in this really nice marble pot. And I got some birthday stuff here because it was my birthday a few days ago, and I've used it a lot this summer because I've got burned quite a bit, but it does have some new growth coming in the center, and it's still very healthy. And yeah, I also just repotted this one, so if any of my plants seem to be droopy or whatever, because I just repotted them. So yeah. Then when you come over here, this is my little plant corner. I have this ivy. I don't know the names of all these different kinds, but I have this one. I've had it for a while. It came in a very small pot. And it actually grows a lot. It kind of looks messy because I have all these dead leaves down here, but because I like to peel it off once it gets the yellow leaves. This one is one of my favorite plants because I know exactly what it needs. The leaves start drooping a little bit when it needs water or sunlight, so I just give it a little bit and give it some more sunlight, and then they pop right back up, and it has a lot of new excuse me, it has a lot of new growth happening all the time. And I just discovered that these guys are climbers, so I put some poles in here for them just to wrap around. Yeah, so this one's my favorite. The leaves, oh, look at this little baby. I just noticed that. That just came in like within the day or so, because I look at it pretty much every day. But this leaf, like the yellow leaves, they will just start happening, and then eventually you can just like peel them right off. It's almost like the olden days with string cheese. Like, it seriously feels like that. But that's why I love this plant. It's just so fun. And then this is a little baby ivy of a different variety, because obviously the leaves are much different color. These ones are dark, vibrant green, and these are like a faded, darker green with white. I definitely need to clean off my shelves and stuff. But this is a money tree right here that is struggling. It's actually doing a lot better these past couple days. It's got some new growth happening, even down there, some little tiny baby ones. The leaves are perky and stuff, popped right up, but I sunburnt a lot of the leaves. I accidentally left it in the sun for too long, like outside, when I just put it out there to water it. So I feel really bad because I've had it for a long time. But yeah, okay, it's doing fine, and we're trying to save it. That's all that matters. So up here on this next shelf, I have more little cuttings. These are all cuttings, mostly in my little pots here. And then I have this plant. It's a succulent. I'm not exactly sure of the variety, but this one's very beautiful as well, and it has a lot of little new babies. And I'm not sure what like any of these are called, if that helps you guys at all. They don't even say on the side there, they just say succulent number 4, so whatever that means. But yeah, so this is a little cutting of that guy, and I trimmed them the other day because they were growing really long, and I like the look of them when they're kind of like this. So now we're gonna move on to the top shelf. I've got everything in a little pot is a cutting, so these are all cuttings. They actually need to be watered, and yeah, so I need to water these actually, these little cuttings, just give them a little mist. This is actually a baby from a mother plant, so it's, well, it is a cutting, but it's not a huge cutting, if you know what I mean. It's just a baby. And then I have some ivy leaves trying to propagate in there, and then I have this little guy that I just repotted. I did a video about how to repot a succulent with that guy, and that's pretty much it for my corner over here. And now I'm gonna take you guys outside on my balcony, which my favorite plants are. I'm so excited. Okay, so now that we're out here, this is my row of my favorite succulents, or just ones that are big and need to be outside. So I really love this guy, and I've been wanting to take cuttings of it, but I also like more cuttings obviously, but I love how it looks right now. It's really cool, and new babies are gonna form and are already forming on there. So, and then this is my absolute favorite succulent. It's really pink and purple. It's so pretty, and I also have this cute little mushroom in the side. Yeah, and then I have this one. I think I'm actually gonna move this one inside because it's seemed to be doing better in there. So this is one that I'm definitely gonna move inside. And this is my favorite cactus by far. If you want to see how big it is, for comparison. It is very painful if you want to touch this guy. It's hard to repot, that's why it is a little bit lopsided. Depends on what angle you're looking at, but this is definitely one of my favorites. And there was one on my windowsill that I mentioned came in a pot with other big ones, and it actually came in a pot with this one and this one. This all came in one pot. It was in a pot smaller than this somehow, and I just separated them all, and they're all separate plants. So yeah, I really like them. They were leaning a little bit, so I wanted to just help them out, get them a little bit stronger. And then these two are ones that I've taken a lot of cuttings from, so they're just growing some more little babies. So yeah, that's what those are doing. I still think they're very cute though. Leaf that was growing roots will eventually start putting off like the babies that are bigger, and then they'll grow bigger and bigger. I've had these ones in here for I'm not sure how long, but now their roots are officially in the soil. It doesn't matter if they're leaning a little bit, they're just little babies, that's okay. But this is my biggest one, and the one that I'm most proud of. It's very pink. I'm trying to get it on camera, but I'm still trying to figure out these camera settings, guys. But yeah, so your leaf that once started out with nothing will eventually turn out and have babies. So after showing you guys those babies, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to know how I propagate succulents and how you can grow your own instead of buying so many and just like take cuttings and just grow your own, like all of these little babies, like everyone you see in a little tiny pot like this size, all came from just like 1 or 2 plants, so it's actually pretty amazing. So last but not least, I'm just going to take you guys into my bathroom. There's only 2 plants in there, so it's going to be pretty quick. Sorry for the different lighting change, but hopefully it's okay in here. So now in my bathroom, up here above my toilet, I have on my shelf thing, I have this plant here. I'm not sure again what this one is called, but it's just stays green and it's really cute and tropical looking. I love it. And then this one here is actually, I believe, lilies, and it's gonna bloom at some point, but I really like it just for how it looks green. But this is kind of the overview if you want to see how it looks. I don't know what this one's trying to do, so I'm trying to leave it out so it can have room to do what it does. I do take this one out like every day or every other day so it can have more room. I just kind of keep it there for decoration. So yeah, and I just picked some dead leaves off of that one that were just kind of peeling off. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for my plant tour. I definitely hope to have more soon. I have more room, clearly, more room on these shelves. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this, then let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite, or if you guys know the names of any of these plants, then please let me know. Then yeah, so I will, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I like rotate my plants, so some that aren't getting enough light, I definitely rotate them like every day or every other day so they can have different locations and get more light. There are some that I do keep in their same location so they can be used in one environment. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!